Miguel and I have been going through a challenge because we have different beliefs. You know, I'm very spiritual. Miguel is not.
Very not.
And so, yeah, we've had some very challenging times
Here recently. Yeah.
Recently for a bit. And I noticed Audrey was feeling a certain way, you know, and I decided you and I have always just gotten to get, like, we've always gotten along. Like, there's nothing that has came between us or that has divided us.
That we haven't been able to work
like
out.
any struggles that we've had, any challenges have only brought us closer. Think about that.
Yeah.
You know, and our kids are not used to feeling or hearing
us constantly
disagree.
And not constantly.
Excuse me?
Not like not every day.
Yes.
You know, like there's times where we'll get into an argument, but it's like an argument for a little bit.
And we're not
while.
yelling at each other, but they can feel the tension.
It's just the constant back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
And I decided, and it wasn't easy to bring up this conversation with you because I released what I was feeling, because I was feeling depressed. I was feeling sad. Like it wasn't just that, but other things that were happening, you know?
Yeah.
But that played a role in it. And I'm just like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You know, like, I love you and you love me. And just because we have different beliefs doesn't mean that we're going to get a divorce or separate.
Yeah.
You know? But it was very tough, right? Like, and it was just very hard. And I knew that the kids were feeling it. They had to. They had to.
Yeah, because it was constant.
Yes. And so I decided, you know, I had just brought up, you know, to Miguel that I think it's like, just leave it alone. Like, there's no reason for us to be talking about it. Like, I respect what you believe.
Yeah.
And just, you know, respect what I believe. And let's just go on.
Yeah.
You know, and support each other and love each other and not judge each other and stop looking into it. Just leave it alone, you know?
Yeah. There's no point in continuing down and looking up stuff and
driving each other bananas.
It's just not.
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. And when Audrey, you know, went to the encounter, I knew that was something that would be brought up.
What do you mean?
You know, like, I knew that, you know, like, when
that it
they
was going to
asked,
be an issue?
Not an issue.
Oh, like for her.
It was hurting her heart.
Yeah. Like if they were talking about if you have something that's bothering you.
Yeah, and because she felt that it was dividing us. She was thinking that we may not be together anymore. Like, there was going to be, you know.
A divorce.
Yes. And so after Miguel and we just talked about it. You know, we agreed. And then after that, we had makeup sex. And then, no. we put it all out. But anyways, you know, we had a talk with the kids. We went out to eat today. After we picked them up, we went out to eat. And, you know, we just shared with them that the love that we have is stronger than anything.
Yeah, this isn't gonna break us up.
Yes, and it's just reassuring.
It's just a challenge that we've been going through.
Yes,
but yeah, we're done. We're done going over it, and just like the way that we handle it going forward is, if something comes up, I'll explain how I feel about it to the kids, and then together we can, you know, just make sure that they understand all sides of it. You know, just like today they were talking about, like, in an encounter, they were talking about demons. Mm-hmm. You know, or something about spirits or angels and demons or whatever. And that's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I don't want my kids believing in demons.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And I believe in bad spirits and in good spirits. Like, I believe in that, you know? But But we didn't get deep into it.
No.
We just, this is what I believe. This is what your daddy believes. But it doesn't matter. Just because we believe differently doesn't mean that we're not going to be together. Like we're going to be together. We're going to get old together,
Yep.
So you guys don't have to worry about that. But, for those of you out there that sometimes you're not aware that the kids are listening when they are, right? Because, we try to be discreet, but I know that they feel listening. It because you and I are very loving. Like we're very lovable with each other.
Yeah.
And we weren't at the time. Like I didn't and you didn't. And the kids felt it and they seen it, So those of you that, have, I don't know, differences with your significant other and, you think that, your disagreements or your arguments are being done behind closed doors, the kids can still feel it. So, my 2 cents is to, just reassure them and let them know that you guys are okay if that's, the case, because kids are very smart. They're way smarter than what we give them credit for.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
if they're acting off or you see that, they're not as happy or they're sad and there's been some disruptions in the home, just be aware of that, and have those conversations and reassure them because it does affect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
and when I told Audrey that we had a talk, she whispered in my ear.
What'd she say?
She said, God answered my prayer.
Yeah.
She's like, that's what I prayed for.